For decades, Hong Kong has been the leading financial center in Asia due to its free market economy, proximity to China, and also its geographic advantage. Hong Kong has reclaimed its spot as Asia's #1 financial center in the Global Financial Centers Index this year, knocking Singapore to second place. The city's improvements in business environment, fintech, wealth management have drawn global attention. Around 2/3 of foreign direct investment into China goes through Hong Kong. Hong Kong remains the leader in asset management with 2.2 trillion in asset management compared to 1.5 trillion in Singapore. However, more and more family offices are moving to Singapore. Singapore is the gateway to Asia. The geopolitical tensions between US and China enhance Singapore's position. Singapore is ranked first in the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business Index. Foreign direct investment to Singapore reached 141.2 billion in 2022. The financial sector contributed 13.5% to its country's GDP. The road ahead is not without challenges. With the rise of cost of living and real estate, some businesses have deterred from setting up shop. As a global financial center, Singapore is exposed to money laundering. In 2023, Singapore uncovered a money laundering case of 2.2 billion. The government and its new Prime Minister will play a pivotal role in Singapore's future as a global financial hub.
For Singapore, in the recent year, one of the structures that Singapore government have started to attract the high net worth client to Singapore, which is single family office. The reason being is that because Hong Kong it was a place that most of the Chinese high net worth went to, but recently because there's more and more influence in Chinese government, the Chinese are now moving to Singapore, and that's the reason why a few years ago Singapore government started to introduce this structure called single family office. So initially with $10 million, they can start their single family office in Singapore. But however, after a few years, there are many people applying for single family office. Now currently probably there are 700 now. The requirement have pushed up to 30 million now instead of 10 million. So why high net worth or ultra high net worth came to Singapore to set up a single family office is because there's tax incentive. So that's why if you talk about comparing Hong Kong and Singapore now also have a better offer for high net worth clients to come to Singapore. I would say that in Singapore and in the region, the question is, will people become more and more wealthier? In Southeast Asia, in China, in Greater China? I think the answer is yes, right? Because this is an Asia century. So if let's say people become more and more wealthier, meaning that what? Meaning that they will need wealth management services or financial planning services. So I will see that this industry will go to the next level because there will be more and more demand for professional services to help them to grow their wealth to the next level or preserve their wealth for their next generation.
So what do you think? Will Singapore or Hong Kong be Asia's top financial center? Let me know what you think in the comments below and make sure you're subscribed.